This is a clap song. Not that clap. Ah!
Oh, 610 Big L says, hey, pretty lady.
Hey, Big L, how are you? Welcome. Happy New Year's Day.
Thanks for coming in to our pop-up.
Absolutely. How's your day going?
Chocolate is here.
Hey, Chocolate, welcome in. How are you?
And A. Presley.
Hey, A. Presley.
T-Bone 19.
Hey, T-Bone.
And Lefty.
Hey, Lefty. Where are you guys tuning in from?
A. Presley says, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. What do you got going on this New Year? Do you have any plans, any things, any goals that you're trying to achieve? We'd love to learn about our new people. So if you have not seen us before, we're Two Voices, One Kitchen. Tell us how the music is. If it's too loud, please let us know. But we are a community here. We don't normally go live midday. Usually we're an evening, Wednesday and Sunday live. But we decided, hey, it's the new year, and TikTok has been pressuring me to go live 3 times a week. So we're doing just a really casual cooking show. I have my moderator here. That is my big sister, Evie. So she'll be atting people. You'll hear her. It's not an AI voice. That is literally my big sister. Her husband is here. He is Mixmaster Maston. And we are enjoying a family day. We just got done feeding the kids, the niece and the nephews, and we decided to kind of do a fridge clean out and do a cooking episode.
610 Big L says, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Pulley Fully is here.
Pulley Fully! Hey, what's going on, neighbor? How are you?
Says, Happy New Year's, gorgeous.
Happy New Year's.
And Lefty is here and says, Happy New Year.
Hey, Lefty. What do we have going on for the New Year's? Anything that we are looking forward to?
Jay Holmes is here.
Hey, Jay Holmes.
And Jacket.
Hey, Jacket. Welcome in.
Maurice Cotton.
Hey, Maurice.
And Miss Dunn.
Hey, Miss Dunn. Where are you guys tuning in from? These are definitely names I have not seen before, so we would love to get to know a little bit about you. I don't know why it's not. I'm surprised this is playing on Pitbull.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We got a quiet group today. So we're gonna get started. I am going to start with we're doing a Italian chicken soup. So I'm gonna peel up some carrots and some potatoes, get those going. I am using a rotisserie chicken for this. We are doing just something super quick. We're gonna be doing mini meatball sandwiches. I made a tomato paste in a what do you call it? Pasta sauce a couple of days ago. So we're going to use that for our meatball sandwiches. We're doing little minis, and then we're going to do basically a classic mini Italian cold cut sandwich. So we'll have smoked ham in it, and we'll have pepperoni, salami. We'll do all of those extra things. RWB, what's up? So happy you're here. And then we'll layer it with like pepperoncinis, some Kamado olives, and we'll do all of that. So we have a little bit of prep. This is a family day for us. You will see that we cut up We really enjoy all of the engagement. So if you have any questions, please let me know. I talk through cooking if we don't have a ton of comments. And we welcome you here and welcome you to 2026.
RWB reposted.
Hey RWB, what are you doing? How are you doing?
Kevin Carrier asked, what you chefing up tonight? And you explained it.
Awesome.
Keno says, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Keno.
Kevin Carrier asked, like an Italian chicken soup?
Yes, absolutely. So I've got all of my fresh herbs. We're doing everything from fresh. So we've got basil, thyme, parsley, we've got oregano, we have got rosemary and garlic. So we're going to start by just prepping the vegetables, getting them peeled up real quick, and then we will cut up the rotisserie chicken. We'll build a stock. I like to do a stock from scratch, but you know, I always add a little chicken bouillon because it gives it a little bit more flavor and a little bit more kick. Thank you, Anthony A. I saw you come in. Welcome, Anthony A. And so we're going to get that started, and then I'll start hand rolling and seasoning all of the little mini meatballs. We are putting them in the cheesecake classic brown rye bread. So we'll go ahead and pop those in the oven. We'll toast up the cheese, add those on, and then we will do my homemade pasta sauce.
RWB says, Happy New Year, family.
Happy New Year. So good to see you.
Thank you for popping by. Orlando Encore says, hello from Atlanta.
What? Welcome from Atlanta.
Keno said, Happy New Year.
Hey, Happy New Year.
And Smooth says, Happy New Year.
Hey, Smooth. How are you?
Frosty King is here.
Frosty King!
Kevin Carrier asks, how's the weather there?
It's overcast. We've actually, I've been begging for snow, and it's only snowed like, what, 3 times now? So probably shouldn't be begging for snow because when we're gonna get it, we're gonna get it. But I will tell you, like, it is unseasonably late. I just did my year in review for last year, 2025, and we had probably about a good 10 inches of snow this day last year. So I think we're grateful, but we're also like, where's the snow?
Kevin Carrier says, I gotta see this soup.
Well, we welcome you. We kind of set up for about an hour, so I'm trying to just bust through kind of the main stuff, but we will kind of play it by ear. So we do have 3 children in the background. They are ages 11, 9, and 8, or 8, 9, and 11. Sorry, one just had a birthday, and so sometimes they get to the point where they're like, man, I just want to eat, or give me some popcorn. So you will hear them in the background. Mr. Mixmaster Maston is here, and we aren't doing a drink today, which is really not kind of customary, but this was very last minute.
Kevin Carrier says, you can't call it Italian soup just because of the things they use.
Well, you know, you can call anything that you would like to if you're building your own recipe. So Italian soup does have Italian herbs in it, which I am using, and I am doing a lot of influences that are Italian.
Smooth says, I'm ready for that soup.
Awesome.
And RWB says, very nice approach with the family show. Love it. I'm at work, of course. LOL.
Of course.
Anthony A says, I'm late. What you cooking? I need a recap, ma'am.
Okay, recap. We're doing Italian soup, so we are doing a chicken Italian soup, and I'm going to continue to call it Italian soup because we are using Italian herbs and spices. I feel like that comment was based on the fact that I'm not Italian and I'm making soup, so we're going to clarify it is going to be an Italian soup. Just like my meatballs are going to be Italian, and I am doing an Italian cold sub. So basically that's the recap. Super excited that you're here. Anthony A is our day 1. You will have me, he will at you in the conversation. He is definitely part of Two Voices, One Kitchen. Thank you for the cowboy hat. For most people that know that we are in central Wyoming.
Orion.
Orion
sent it. Thank you for being here, Orion.
Hey, how are you? Happy New Year's Day.
So we've got 235 people in here. So we've
Okay.
got a lot of new people.
Yes.
And I've got 20 some comments.
Go ahead. Bust them
I'll
out.
fly through them. Kevin Carrier asks, what kind of noodles are you using?
So I am not going to be using noodles. We've got a lot of bread product in this particular live. So instead of like super carbing us out, it's going to be a vegetable soup.
Edward Ball says rosemary.
Yes, absolutely is part of it.
Libby is here.
Libby!
Thank you for stopping by, Libby, in our pop-up.
Yes, Libby, how was your day?
And she says Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And Kevin Carrier says, okay, I know what soup you're making. And Miss Rita's here.
Miss Rita! Oh my gosh, all my ladies coming through.
Thank you, everyone, for popping
yes.
by. Anthony A says, Happy New Year, fam.
Happy New Year.
Kevin Carrier says, that's not what it's called, though. Okay, thank you for your opinion.
Yes.
Edward Ball says, what are you putting rosemary on?
So I'm actually doing a little bit of rosemary on most of it. I'm going to mince it up really, really fine and get that into my meatballs. And you can, you can call it whatever you want to call it. But it is inspired. Does that sound better for you?
RWB says to Anthony A, Happy New Year, brother. Master P says, Happy New
Hey,
Year, homie.
Master P, how are you? Welcome in.
Master P says, only 3?
Only 3.
Not
only
sure.
3 kids?
That could be only 3.
Yes, there's only 3.
Yeah. And Orion says, hey, ladies and good sir, Happy New Year.
So excited that you were here.
Thank you for being here, Orion. And Anthony A says to RWB, Happy New Year, my brother. Blessings and wishing for a fabulous year
Yes.
for you.
So RWB is basically it stands for Red, White, and Blue Sports. He is a sports magazine. He is moving towards a podcast. Boxing is the specialty, but he is moving out of boxing into other realms. So if you are super interested in sports, if you're interested in boxing, RWB is definitely someone to watch.
Kevin Carrier asks, are you adding a tomato base?
There is going to be a tomato base, yes.
Ronald Sweeney is back.
Ronald, welcome back.
Thank you for spending some time with us, Ronald. And he says, Happy New Year, beautiful.
Happy New Year.
Kevin Carrier says, if so, we call it Zupa. That's not the kind of Zupa I'm aware of,
No.
but I'm certain there's variations
types.
to the recipe.
Yeah, because Zuppa Toscana, right, doesn't have any tomato paste.
Not tomato based.
Yeah.
Miss Rita says, Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
RWB says, yes, I would love a good 36 inches of snow here in Pennsylvania. Back in 2017, we had 34 inches.
Wow.
Jennifer Otto is here.
Jennifer Otto, so good to see you. Welcome.
And says, Happy New Year, Mama.
Happy New Year, sweetheart.
Anthony A says, Mixed Master, what's good, bruh? And Orion says, I knew that was soup and now I want some.
Oh, it is overcast, but like we're not getting the weather. So I actually really miss it. Like the rain, all of those things. I think all of our other states are taking it from us.
Val Gardner is here.
Val!
Thank you for stopping by, Val.
Yes, absolutely.
And they say hello, y'all.
How are you?
Kevin Carrier says it's called Zupa. Great job, though. And Anthony A says Italian soup it is.
Yeah.
TJ sent the
Daily
Heart link,
Thank
TJ.
you. Hey, TJ. Welcome.
And we've got, I'm so sorry, I do not read Arabic, but there's someone with their name that's Arabic, and they said, come to Dubai. You're talking to millionaire.
Oh, hello. Welcome from Dubai. I actually have a friend on Facebook from Dubai that is like, come out all the time. They really, really talk about some amazing things out there.
Thank you, everyone, for the taps. Now, go ahead.
So what we're going to do just real quick is we are going to start with putting some EVOO in the bottom of the pan, and we're going to start to kind of get the vegetables a little bit roasted for the fact that we want it to cook really, really quickly. The meat is already done, so we don't have to worry about cooking the meat first. It's a rotisserie chicken. So we're going to break that apart and get nice big chunks in there. It is going to be a tomato-based soup. Or not a tomato-based soup, but also it's going to have potato in it instead of pasta.
Masterpiece says, I'm about to hook up some ramen in the microwave.
Okay. You know, sometimes a good ramen, like we had ramen a couple of weeks ago, and it was so satisfying.
RWB says to @Mixmaster, Happy New Year, brother.
Nice. We're so glad you're here, RWB. Thank you so much for coming and attending while you are at work.
Orion says, this town is only big enough for one sheriff chef.
Oh, who's the sheriff tonight?
And then the person from Dubai says, you want to marry a millionaire, we'll buy you a Lamborghini.
I think for those that absolutely know me, I am more of a like '06 SSR or a Firebird. I am like an '06. Their body styles and everything, you can customize them all you want, but that's kind of more my style.
Star is here and sent the daily
Star,
heartbeat.
welcome back. How are you? Evie is waving.
Mr. Maston says to @Anthony A, waking up from a long morning.
Yeah.
Anthony,
So Mr. Mixmaster had to work today, so he's gonna probably be kind of quiet.
thank you for the Rosa Star sends a Rosa.
Thank you.
Anthony A says, tap the screen, run up the likes, tap, tap, tap. And they said, come to Dubai. Anthony A says, Mr. Maston, good, you can be with the fam. Only 9 is here.
Only 9. How are you?
And says, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Do you need me to pause? Or?
No, go ahead.
Okay. Jen Robs is back.
Hey, Jen Robs, welcome.
And says, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Thanks for coming back, Jen. It's good to see you again.
Absolutely.
Alexi Ishnook is here.
Hey, Alexi Ishnook. Say it for me one more time.
Ishnook.
Ishnook.
If I'm saying it correct.
Where are you from?
And they say, my goodness gracious, hope you have a man. Anthony A says the haters the first day of the year. Really?
Yes, it's okay. You know, we actually, I think we have turned a lot of people who aren't necessarily our advocates, we're going to call them non-advocates, into people who understand that we are here to build community. I think if you, for our day ones, know my story, I really, I was very insecure about going on TikTok and doing live and sharing my passion. For those that know, and this might be more ammunition, I am not a trained chef. I do catering gigs and I'm working on a book, but I have had a love of cooking since I was 4. And I just want people to come back to the table, come back and enjoy times with their families and their loved ones. And that's why I cook for the live. Is one, it is absolutely my passion. I do try to honor and respect many, many, many different cultures because I do know that there is a historical reason for the whys of the food. Tonight we are literally cooking. 2025 was yesterday and we are now 2026. So I curated a meal that basically cleans out my refrigerator so that I can start 2026 anew and also be able to spend this joyous day with my family.
Alexi says, Happy New Year, honey.
How are you?
Masterpiece says, only 3 days if snow.
Yes.
Oh, he says only 3 days of snow. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And Honor Kevin D. Boone says, Happy New Year.
Oh, welcome, Honor Kevin D. Boone.
Black Man with the Heart is back.
Oh, Black Man with the Heart, welcome back.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
They say, hey there, Miss Patton. Happy New Year to you and your family.
Thank you so much.
Chuck says, hey, pretty lady.
Hey, Chuck, how are you?
And Chuck says, pancakes, waffles, or French toast.
Oh, so if I had a choice, I think I would do waffles because waffles you can do with so many different things. You can actually make a waffle really good savory.
Yeah, I'm a waffle, but I'm a sweet waffle.
Oh.
I'm a strawberry and whipped cream girl. Yeah.
And that goes back. So a lot of times, if you're new here to Two Voices, One Kitchen, we reminisce about our childhood. Sitting at the table or going out to dinner, meals that are super important to us. And there was a place called Kirko's when we were growing up that Edie would always order the Belgian waffle with strawberries and extra whipped cream.
a cup of whipped cream like on the side, and a
side.
hot chocolate with the whipped cream.
Yes.
And that hasn't changed.
That hasn't changed.
I'm sorry, Alexi says, you're too good looking to be single.
Well, I am.
Miss Rita has reached member level 17.
Miss Rita!
We appreciate your ongoing support, Miss Rita.
Yes.
Mr. Maston says to @RWB, thanks, Happy New Year. And Jeffro says, I'm quite a few comments back,
Okay,
so
go ahead.
some of
Just
these
continue.
are, okay.
They're like, they're old. Shut up, Angela.
Yeah, just
yes.
so, but no, just so you know, because Jeffro says, you should peel those carrots, and you clearly did.
Yes.
RWB said to @Mr. Maston, thank you, my brother. Black Man with the Heart is rubbing it in, saying, 66 degrees here in Fort Lauderdale, and I'm loving it. Ty Cape is back.
Ty Cape!
Hey, Ty, and he says, good afternoon in 2026.
Yes, good afternoon.
Thank you, all our regulars popping by and spending some time with us. We appreciate you. Orion says, Dubai really is a beautiful place. Just go the right way and not the invited by millionaire way.
Oh, I get that. Absolutely.
Tara says, look out now.
Hey, Tara. Welcome. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
And Orion says, that has hooks that come with it.
Oh.
We got you, Orion.
Yes. He was like, we need 2 voices in one kitchen to stay in the U.S.
Master P says, Firebird Classic. Interesting, you know that.
Yes.
Star says, hey, I smell food.
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime I'm on, you're going to smell food.
Master P says, I gotta go, but I'll try to catch finished product. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you for
Mr. P.
stopping by, Master P.
Gareth says, wow, just wow.
Thank you, Garrett.
Country Boy Cooking says, what you cooking?
So I am doing what we're calling an Italian-esque chicken soup. We were using fresh herbs right now. So it's got red onion, it's got potato, yellow Yukon potatoes in there. We're staying away from pasta tonight because we are doing little mini meatball subs and Italian cold cut sandwiches. We are just chilling tonight, or today. Normally we go live in the evening, usually Wednesday and Sunday. So you'll probably hear me say tonight a lot. And that is kind of the menu. TikTok has been saying go live 3 times in a week, and we are on our 20th week, and normally we go 2 times. So I'm going to see what TikTok is talking about this third episode a week.
RWB says, keep up the great work, family.
Thank you, RWB.
I have to run, but I'll be listening to History in the Making.
We appreciate you so much for stopping by.
Bear says, Happy New Year's, many blessings.
Happy New Year to you as well. I am going to grab, so we are in central Wyoming. She might have some comments, but people are probably going to wonder the why. I grab bottles of water, and yes, there's plastic, but we also live in a town where they mine petroleum and uranium, and so I don't want to feed potential toxins to my family, so I do use bottled water. We're getting to the point where it sounds really good and it's getting nice and caramelized, which really adds a lot of flavor to the soup. So give me just a moment, I'll be right back because I gotta grab some water.
RWB says, you're going to own 2026, I promise.
Thank you.
Tony says, what state are you in?
We are in central Wyoming.
Bubba says, hello, sunshine.
Hey, Baba, how are you?
Southern Cooking Style says, whoa, gorgeous chef.
Hey, how are you? Welcome in. I see Southern, but where are you from? Where are you located?
Jerry says, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Jerry.
Libby says, chicken and waffles sounds so good. We'll have to do that soon.
Yes.
Orion says it's 75 degrees in Houston today.
Oh, wow.
It's just warm everywhere, it seems.
Yes, it is.
Tuffy is here and says aloha.
Hey, Tuffy, welcome. Aloha. Where are you tuning in from?
Dab Rugged says, I haven't seen you wear leaves like that since 2025.
You know, I think that leaves are so very important.
It's been a minute.
Yes.
Mr. Maston says he's the Title I gifter.
What? Mr. Maston in the building. So for those that don't know or just arriving, Mr. Maston is my brother-in-law. He is here in-house. He is kind of upset, I think, because he's not mix master masting tonight, which basically means he is our mix master. We really had a great time on last night's live and kind of tore it up afterwards as a family. We did fireworks and everything else, and we kind of needed to recover today.
Anthony says it's 72 here in Florida.
Oh gosh.
Orion says, I hear the simmering and I'm smelling it.
Awesome.
Thank you for the follow, Dan. Jennifer Otto says, how is your day going, Mama?
It's going wonderful. How is yours? I'm so glad to hear you're feeling better.
Orion says that Evie, you know you guys could do a live with another chef doing the same recipe. I would pay to see that.
We are working on our podcast for 2026. It's going to be called 3 Courses Deep. So there is going to be a lot of blending with chefs. Chef Magnum isn't here. There's quite a few of our chefs. We are working on kind of coordinating the schedule. My podcast room is almost done. If you look at my page, you will see progress pictures. I got my MacBook and I got all my professional stuff. So I am super excited to start sharing that journey with everyone. Authentically Angela is the name of my brand, but I have 5 different legs of business, which include my cookbook, podcast, my Table for One, which is my nightly meals as a single person, just trying to inspire people to really feed themselves and take care of themselves, self-care. So we have got a lot of stuff going on for 2026.
Bubba says, hello, sunshine. You're so beautiful.
Thank you, Bella.
Oh, and Orion says, finishing in the comment, I would pay to see that or even cook with you guys.
Okay, well, you know what? We would definitely love for you to come and cook with us. Orion is a day one as well. I think we often are off of his schedule. So I'm super excited that you were here. And I know you're pushing because you are working with somebody else who's doing a cooking podcast. I think you are trying to what do they call it? Cross-pollinate. So I see you, Orion.
User says you're killing those pants.
Thank you, user.
And Anthony A. asked about any updates on your podcast, and you kind of provided that information. Thank you, Anthony A., for the question.
So in the soup, we are adding some onion powder. We're going to be adding some garlic powder. I prefer to use the fresh Italian herbs instead of dried. We're going to add some chicken bouillon to the stock. We are then also going to be adding some petite diced tomatoes and then the chicken, and we're going to let that simmer. We're going to taste it in between and just see if it needs anything else added to it. I do have some fresh bay leaves that I'll pull out of the refrigerator to add because that just adds another layer of depth.
R. Romero says hello.
Hi, R. Romero. How are you?
And Val Gardner says, I gotta go get back to my black-eyed peas and neck bones.
Ooh.
But I hope my favorite dynamic duo has a blessed year.
We love you, and we hope you have a blessed year as well.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yes.
Cooking Connection says, we made chicken and waffles on live the other day.
Oh,
Cooking Connection.
Yes, how are you? Do I feel like they're new?
Yeah.
So I would love to connect with you. I'm probably the biggest, well, not the biggest, but one of the biggest supporters of fellow chefs. One, because as somebody who is home trained in cooking and then moved into the chef world, I love to learn about people's journey, where they're looking to grow, all of those things. So if you send me a request, I will definitely follow back and support when and how I can.
I followed your Cooking Connection. I'd love to check out your content. And Tony says, you need some Wisconsin in your life.
Oh, Wisconsin.
Miss Rita sent the double fireworks.
What? Thank you, Miss Rita.
B-Bye says, oh wow, 2 lives back to back days. We're blessed to see my crush doing what she loves.
Hey, B-Bye, how are you? Welcome in. I know you're not feeling well. I'm making soup in your honor, sir.
Cynthia's here.
Hey, Cynthia, welcome.
Thank you for popping by, Cynthia. She's our 81st member of the family.
Woo-hoo! Thank you so joining the family. Cynthia has been coming pretty regularly, so we are so excited to see you.
We appreciate your time.
Absolutely.
Law 2022 says hello, happy New Year.
Hey, Law 2022.
2022, yeah.
2022. How are you? Happy New Year's to you as well.
And Cynthia reposted.
Oh, thank you,
Thank you
Cynthia,
for
for the
sharing.
repost. We're so excited to join the family.
Thank you, Cynthia. Orion says, I knew you were cooking stuff in the background.
Yes.
Link Davis is here.
Ah, hey, Link. How are you? So good to see you.
Says, hello, my beautiful cooking friend, and you know you can cook too.
Oh, thank you. I love to cook, and I'm glad people think I can cook as well. Because that would be pretty sad if I thought I could cook and people were like, "Oh, she burned," but not in a good way.
Angel's face is back.
Hey, Angel's Face, how
Thanks for
are you?
coming back.
Thank you so much for coming back. I am going to switch out cutting boards real quick. This is going to be my veggie board. I have a plastic one that is more of my meat board. So you'll see me cleaning quite a bit during the live. I try to keep away from the sink because ain't nobody want to just watch me wash dishes. But you'll see that I interchange the cutting board because I want to make sure that I am not cross-contaminating and I can keep a clean working environment.
Angel's face asks, what is your necklace made from?
This is actually, look. So it is real green turquoise. I spent probably 8 months wanting this necklace and saving for this necklace. So it is one of my absolute very favorite pieces. And I was super happy when I was able to walk by and then snatch it up after 8 months of visiting it.
Tuffy says they're in San Francisco,
Okay.
ready for the 49ers and Seattle game. It's raining there, so perfect for chicken soup.
Oh gosh, well, we lived in Northern California. I lived in Fairfield. In fact, I just moved from Fairfield, California, 14 months ago now. So we were at one point neighbors.
Cynthia says, hello, family.
How are you doing today?
Orion says, whatever I learn, I try to hand it off where it is needed.
Yes.
Whatever I can do to assist, let me know.
Okay.
Thank you, Orion.
We love it. So just so that you can see progress on the soup because it is on the stove, this is how we're looking right now. Give me a second because that was hot. That was like fire. So this is how we're looking right now. We're going to let that simmer down. It's going to be a great soup for us to kind of enjoy the nice cool weather that we're having. It was 12 degrees when I woke up this morning. So we are definitely cold, just not what the weather that we are expecting this time of year.
I think we're getting accustomed to the cold because we're like, it's kind of warm today. Chef Magnum is here.
Chef
Said the Daily
Magnum! I was talking about you earlier today. Thank you so much for joining. How are you? How was your New Year's Eve? What have you been up to? So I will tell you, if you love cooking, Chef Magnum is amazing. He's out there on the West Coast, kind of cold West Coast, he's Oregon area. He cooks outside and he does a meatless Monday. He does a themed live. Tuesday is Taco Tuesday. He does some very exquisite and very elaborate meals. He's an amazing chef, so please, please, please go check him out because he really does his big one.
Orion sending a ton of populars.
Oh, Orion, thank you.
Cynthia sent the 2026.
What? Thank you, Cynthia.
Abdullah Amen says, hi from Miami. Just wanted to say hello, stay blessed and beautiful.
Thank you. We appreciate you for coming and saying hello. There are so many times that there are people who are in the live that don't say hi. And so I really appreciate even the kind gesture of saying hi and saying that you were here.
Link Davis says, I bet you could cook some oxtails and yellow rice too. That is very good to me anyway.
Yeah, so we did oxtails not last night live, but the live before. I didn't do yellow rice with it because we are very, very rural. When there are special ingredients, because we don't live in a very diverse area. Wyoming is not very diverse. We have to order all of our special ingredients, and sometimes it takes 5 days and sometimes it takes 9 days. But I do have some Jamaican inspired oxtails on my live menu within the next couple of weeks.
Orion just sent the level 15 cake, the little leveled up cake. Angel's Face asks what your necklace is made from. Angel's Face, you probably heard the turquoise. I'm a little behind in the comments. It is turquoise. At Sin Rose says, thank you, beautiful people. Thanks for being here, Sin.
Yes, thank you for being here.
Anthony A says, hashtag FYP.
Awesome. Thank you, Anthony A. So I'm just going to use my hands. So for those that don't like people tearing things apart or not wearing gloves, this is for my family. I am not cooking for outsiders. So we are getting in there and we are getting the job done. We're going to debone this roasted rotisserie chicken.
Link Davis says, there's no thinking about it in my mind. You can cook, my friend.
Oh, thank you.
B-Bye says, I'm sure it's going to be amazing. Wish I could have some. I sure need it.
Yes. I'm so sorry you're under the weather, Bye.
And Angel's Face says, it's beautiful. I appreciate you reposting your question, Angel's Face, and your patience.
Yes.
Chef Magnum says, hello, my friend. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Miss Rita sent her level up cake, level 17.
Oh my gosh, Miss Rita.
Oh, Angel's Face says, I lived in Fairfield, California, too.
Okay.
Thank you for the repost,
Yes.
Chef Magnum.
So yeah, I lived there. Well, I lived off and on all over Northern California. I was for many, many years. Evie and her husband and family, they lived in the Sacramento area. So we definitely do a lot of things. We have half personality of Wyomingites and half personality of Californians. So you will see that sometimes our music selection is a little bay, and then sometimes it is a little country, just all based on how we are feeling and what we're feeling.
Orion says, ooh, give me some. Give me a piece.
Yeah, you want a piece?
And Cynthia says, that is cold. Chef Magnum says, awesome. I'm great. Good to see you.
So
Thank
good
you.
to see you. We're so happy you stopped by. Thank you so much.
Oh, and Chef Magnum says, at Angel's Face, I'm from the Bay Area.
I think you originally, was it San Francisco? You should correct me if I'm wrong, Chef Magnum. He's a relatively new person in Oregon.
D Cowboys is back.
Hey,
and,
Cowboys.
They're asking for you to check out their profile page. That looks like they need a little bit of assistance. Go ahead and check out their profile page if you'd like to.
Absolutely. So we are saving, just real quick, we are saving the carcass because I am going to make an amazing stock out of this. Tonight we are doing stock. This was kind of like an addition to our menu. So I'm going to save those bones and we're going to boil them down and make a chicken stock, a roasted chicken stock.
Chuck says she's so fine.
Thank you, Chuck.
And your TikTok daughter says, love you, Mama.
Okay.
Jennifer Otto.
You are full of love. Thank you, Jennifer.
Oh, Orion says they hit the highlight button by accident. No problem,
Oh.
Orion.
Ah.
Oh, and Angel's Face says she reared her 5 kids there.
Wow.
So you really from Fairfield.
You are definitely from Fairfield.
B-Bye says, headed back to bed, ladies. Have a great life.
Oh, I hope you feel better very soon. Bye.
We review for you says, hey guys, follow me.
So for those that are here, please check them out. And if there's somebody you would like to follow and engage with, please check them out.
Angel's Face says, I live in New Jersey now. Married a NYC man. Okay. What a distance.
Yes.
I'm all caught up.
Okay. So we're just going to go ahead and set this to the side, and we are going to do some good chunks of chicken. I like really chunky soups. I think that they just feel a little bit more homemade, and so we are just going to do chunks, and if it falls apart and gets into you know, like little bits, we're fine, but we are going to take it from a rolling boil now down to a simmer. Again, this meat has already been cooked. We're not worried about it cooking all the way through. That's done. And we are just going to let it kind of marinate in its juices. I am going to sample it and make sure that we are where we want to be. I am also going to add a little bit of red pepper flake because we want some heat.
Oh, Chef Magnum says, Originally from San Francisco, family all through Northern California. I recently moved to Oregon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Awesome.
Chris Thunderhorse says, Hoka Hey? Hola, maybe? It says Hoka Hey.
Okay.
So, and Angel's Face says Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Well, we say hello if that's a hello. Absolutely. And we say Happy New Year as well.
Thank you, Chef Magnum. Sent the friendship necklaces.
Oh, thank you.
And Ray Sella says Rashid Jones. Welcome in, Rashid Jones. Happy New Year. We've got a whole room full of new people. We'd love to know what state you're viewing from, and if there's anything that you specially cooked this day. Baptist says, girl, enjoy your new year. You're so beautiful.
Thank you. I hope you have a wonderful New Year as well.
Thank you, Chef Magnum, for all the shares and for your support.
So we are going to add a little bit more broth. The potatoes are getting nice and soft, so we'll bring this over. We will taste it and make sure that it is where we want it to be. At the end, I believe that adding some fresh herbs, so some Italian parsley, will also brighten it. And then we're going to cap this, and I'm going to start our little mini meatballs.
Angel Face is curious about how much your necklace was, if she may ask. Maybe a ballpark, she asks?
So I have not always been in the career that I'm at, and I'm not in the food career. I'm a director of human resources. And life was not always as blessed as it was. So it took me a very long time to save $400, and it was on sale. I waited for it. It was originally like $2,500, and I stocked it for 8 months until it was a price that I could afford.
Anthony is back and
Anthony!
says cooking dinner and has his signature plate and fork.
So good to see you. Thank you for always coming by, showing some love. You are ready, and we are doing, it's a quick live tonight. I was like, oh, it's going to be an hour, and I was like, oh, we're 42 minutes in, and I've only done soup, so I need to bust some moves here.
Chef Magnum says, of course, with 2 hearts, and says you both are amazing.
Thank you.
Pablo's here.
Pablo! Pablo is tuning in. Are you in Florida right now, or are you still traveling, sir?
You gotta do the pretty girl walk.
Oh.
Walk. Pablo says, Happy New Year.
Happy
so blessed
New Year.
to look forward to the coming of the year. Yes, Pablo. Angel's Face says, I love it. Oh, Pablo says, here's a good question, Ange.
Okay, I'm listening.
He says, be honest, ladies.
Oh,
okay,
no.
We gotta be honest. How late did you stay up last night? My age truly showed up last night after eating.
Let's see. You
I was in bed before midnight. I woke up a couple of times, but
I went and worked on some of the studio stuff last night after everyone left. So Evie and Mixmaster Maston, they live a distance from me, and so I usually, well, most of the time after live, I face plant. She'll be like, "I'm home," and I'll be like, at 4 o'clock in the morning, "Great, so
Thumbs
glad." But I did make the text that I'm home. So it was probably about 1:50 when I went to bed, but I was up at 3, and then I was up at 6, and then I was up at 8. So it was kind of a sleepless night.
Tech Food is here.
Tech Foods, welcome!
And they ask, what are you doing for soup?
So I am doing an Italian-esque soup today. So rotisserie chicken, just deboned that, took the skin off because I don't want that in my soup. Carrots, potatoes, yellow Yukon potatoes, a lot of Italian seasonings. Yvonne is going like this right now. The music
I
is
love
kind
this
of, yes.
song. I hope you guys like this.
I would say probably in my top 6.
Mhm.
Top 6
I
songs
love
this
this
is.
song.
And so we are getting that boiled down. I am now going to hand roll some Italian mini meatballs, which we will put in a little tiny mini sub, and I will assemble some Italian cold cut mini sandwiches. And that's kind of what we've got going on today. We have a whole Italian theme because the kids had spaghetti. So we always make sure that the kids are taken care of before we cook for the adults. They had spaghetti and French fries, and we were like, man, we want
to tell them about French
Sorry, but if we could have had that as kids, like we would have totally been all over that. So, today our theme has been kind of Italian.
Orion says, Evie, okay, so you just twisted my arm, and I'm gonna make some tortilla soup. Tortilla soup is our one of our favorites.
Absolutely.
Bruh man, dollar signs, double dollar sign says, a goddess.
Hey, Brahman double dollar sign, how are you? Welcome in. Where are you from?
Pedro Mejias is back.
Pedro, how are you? Welcome
For
back.
being here, Pedro. And he says, Happy New Year, family.
Happy New Year.
David Morgan says, damn.
Hey, David, welcome in. Where are you from?
Oh, Orion says Tennessee whiskey.
Yes.
And Pablo says, turn it up. Okay,
Turn it
Pablo.
up. Yes.
I'm going to read a couple more comments.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Okay. Tech Food says, that's okay. Aren't you all Midwest?
We are.
Currently in the Midwest.
Yes, absolutely.
Zachary's here.
Zachary!
It says, green necklace. New Year's starting off wrong.
Zachary hates green. So Zachary is my friend, like in life, ex-coworker and friend. God, how many years? Tell me how many years. Tell the crowd how many years we've known each other. And anytime he sees green, he's like, boo, green. And then sometimes he'll say a jab, throw the mark, and then bounce out. But we always love having you here, Zachary.
Cynthia says, that's my favorite soup. And Anthony A says, have to run in about 15 minutes, have to drop off some plates. Happy New Year, family.
Happy New Year. Thank you so much. I know this was out of the blue. Anthony A is doing his big one and supporting his community. He's just a consummate supporter, and so he's an honor and a privilege to have.
We appreciate the time you spent with us, Anthony.
Yes.
Happy New Year to you. Royat Naid, I hope I'm saying that right. Royet Naid says, I love your vibe. If I inbox my number, can we plan a date?
Well, I am in central Wyoming. I am single, but I am not looking. I am relatively newly single, so I am in my understanding what is great for me, and setting priorities and goals, especially for 2026. That's really all I can say, is that this year is definitely about business and family.
Jennifer Otto says, love you, mama. John Anderson says, just give me the date and time and venue when we're getting married. I'm paying for a royal wedding. Well, I think she just gave you her answer, John.
2040! No, Susie.
Zachary says, since like 2009.
2009. So he has known me a very, very long time.
I'm caught up.
Awesome. So what we're doing is we're doing kind of the same herb notes and fresh herbs as we did for the soup, because those are traditional Italian seasonings, and I want the meatballs infused with all of that. So we aren't going super crazy with them. We have an amazing pasta sauce, which I call amazing, but I made it the other night with fresh tomatoes. It's a cream sauce that we will then be adding to the meatball subs.
She's like, I'm amazing, so the sauce is
yes,
amazing.
I'm amazing, so.
Of course the sauce is amazing.
I'm also so, what is the word? Modest.
And humble.
And humble.
Zachary says, more meat in 2026. Wait.
Zachary, we are working on waistlines as well as in 2026. So we want to make sure that we are doing a good balanced menu.
I love Orion's advice. Here we go. You ready?
Yes.
Concentrate on the important stuff and everything will fall into place on its own.
Absolutely.
I love that. John Anderson says, well, at least put my name on your waiting list.
John, you're adorable. Thank you so
That
much.
was nice. Aday is here and followed you.
Hey Aday, how are you? Where are you from?
Oh, and Anthony A is still here. It says at Orion. Absolutely, that part.
Yes. He was like 2040. Oh, God. She's gonna be like old and dried up.
And Cynthia says, what's the menu for tonight?
So the menu for tonight is quite honestly, we're doing a clean out of the refrigerator. It is the new year, so we're doing an Italian-inspired soup. We are doing mini Italian meatball subs and a Italian cold cut slider.
I love Shakira too.
Me too.
And Zachary says, this is a very important question. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Have you ever seen me worry about a waistline?
Zachary.
I'm dying, Zachary.
Other people's, yes.
Cynthia says yummy.
I remember the jokes.
Cynthia says yummy. And Rico is here.
Hey Rico, how are you? Welcome in. So we are doing this as fine as we can because it has rosemary. I did take it off the stem. It has thyme, which has a little bit of stem in it as well. So we are just making sure that we are cutting up anything that would become somebody's in the galaxy. I didn't see who it was.
Yes, Anthony.
Thank you, Anthony
Thank you
A.
for the galaxy.
Yes.
That goal was set mistakenly to be
Yeah, absolutely.
fully clear. You know,
I was like, how do I get rid of it? How do I get rid of it? Yes.
Thank you, Anthony, for that.
Yes, thank you so much.
John Anderson says, you can't shoot a man for shooting his shot at a beautiful woman. Happy New Year.
Thank you. Happy New Year to you too. And we look forward to engaging and getting to know you. If you have a TikTok journey, we would love to be able to support. I think that most of the people that have said something in the live today are people that either they are doom scrollers and they just love TikTok, or that they are building their own communities, and we really, really want to be those supportive, they call them supportive besties, but we really want to be able to engage and support you on your journey as well.
And John, our normal TikTok times are Wednesday and Sunday. Wednesday we start at 6 p.m. Mountain, and Sunday we start at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So today was just a pop-up. We'd love to see you again.
Absolutely.
If you find us entertaining,
Yes.
please come back. Zachary says, jokes don't know what you're talking about. Zachary says he's got to run. And then Jesse says, love rosemary.
Yes.
I do too, Jesse. I like rosemary in all kinds of things. Put rosemary in my shampoo and I would be happy with it.
They actually have like a hair growth rosemary water, rose and rosemary. So this meat is a double blend. It is a pork and beef blend. We're adding a little bit of chicken bouillon because man, ain't nothing can really replace that. And I'm adding a little bit of beef. I'm gonna get my hands in here in just a minute. We're gonna add the herbs. And then we are going to add some EVOO. And we're doing little tiny meatballs. The little subs are just kind of this big. So I want to make sure that like 3 of them, because I think it'd be like 3 good bites. So 3 meatballs per, I think we'll probably make 6. So each person can have 2. Nice thing is that if we don't assemble it with the sauce, it's something that we can reheat for maybe lunch tomorrow.
Richie Rich says, happy Thursday, new here, tuning in from deep in the heart of Texas.
Oh,
what you
welcome.
making?
Yes, we are basically doing an Italian-esque soup. We are doing Italian meatball sliders and Italian cold cut sliders. It's also helping me clean out my kitchen or my refrigerator for New Year's. So I had a lot of these items. I do 2 lives usually a week, and so sometimes I purchase for some of the items, and so this was a great kind of concise way to get all of the products out of my refrigerator.
Alejandro's back and sent you some roses.
Alejandro, thank you.
The People's Coach sent you a daily heart me.
Hey, People's Coach, welcome.
Zachary says powdered garlic. Shame.
I have fresh garlic in there as well. I like to double it because you do definitely get 2 different flavors when you do powdered and you do fresh, but I did mince up Mr.
Okay,
Zachary.
Zachary.
Yeah, both Evie and I said, okay, Zachary.
Episcopalian guy says, hello from Chicago, peace be with you.
Hello, Episcopalian guy. Welcome from Chicago. How's your day? Did you have a great New Year's?
Jesse says, rosemary is good for tea.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
haven't really had a predominant, like, rosemary tea. I'm gonna have to give it a try. Alexi says, oh, she just answered this, Alexi, you might have missed it. So are you single, you lovely looking chick?
I think I've answered it a couple
Yeah.
times. I'll be quick. Yes.
She's single, but not looking.
Yes.
This probably, is that after
Yeah.
I say that? Zachary says, oh, here we go. Zachary says that, Jesse, but tea is not good to everyone. Oh, I don't know about that. Zachary? Alejandra says, great day, chef and sis. Thank you for being there.
Thank you. Absolutely.
Welcome back, Alejandra. Happy
Yes. Happy New Year.
New Year. Nathan Ben says, Happy New Year, Angela.
Hey, Nathan Benz. How are you?
The People's Coach says, hey from Canada.
What? Hey, from Canada.
Tech Food says, love chowders. Oh, we do too, Tech.
Yes. So I do a salmon chowder. I also do a shrimp chowder for me. Clam chowder, unless it is like straight from the clam, is really, really chewy. And I've lived in, the San Francisco Bay Area, so not always out here in central Wyoming where things are a little bit, it takes a lot longer to get, not as fresh. And so I was like, man, I love chowder, but I wanted to make a different rendition of it. And I ended up doing a salmon chowder, which is in my cookbook and one of my family favorites.
Kenyel says, who cut the cheese?
Ah.
Good evening. Happy New Year.
I did, I guess, because
She
I
was
was
cutting
just
the
grating the cheese.
Mr. Maston says, salmon chowder?
Oh,
question mark.
He perked up. That is, so for those that are new, that is my brother-in-law. He is here chilling, relaxing after a morning of work, but that is one of his favorites.
Dr. Sherman Bell Jr. says, Happy New Year, beautiful queen.
Happy New Year to you as well.
Zachary says, her food channel seems to be thirsty today. Maybe need more drinks, LOL.
We aren't doing drinks today. Normally we definitely do a cheers.
Kenyel says, your hair is so beautiful.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
King of Hearts is here.
Hey, King of Hearts, how are you?
And said that it's HNY. So I don't know if it stands for something or if it's saying honey, but they have the champagne glasses and a champagne bottle. So
thank you.
I'm sorry. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I'm a little slow, King of Hearts. Can you tell? And my husband is laughing at me.
Giggled. You hear a
My
giggle in
husband
the
perked
background.
up to laugh at me.
Yes.
Thank you, King of Hearts. Happy New Year
Happy
to you.
New
I'm so
Year.
sorry. I feel like a ditz.
She gets so many comments at her that sometimes when the live happens, she's 30, 40 comments back. So
Thank you.
She's trying to process as quickly
Sorry
as possible.
to mess up your comment. And Cynthia goes,
Happy New Year
Happy
as
New
well.
Year is what it
Yeah.
means. Thank you, Cynthia. I'm a little slow most of the time, actually. I appreciate your help. I'm all caught up.
Awesome. So we're just rolling the meatballs. They will reduce in size, but this is an 80-20%. So meaning that it is 80% lean. You're not going to get a lot of fat coming off of these meatballs. And so we are going to get them, I like to brown them and then put them in the oven and let them kind of finish off. We aren't going to be putting them in the sauce because I don't want to break the cream sauce that I made. So if you were to put them in the oven, then you have the potential of breaking the cream sauce. So we are going to just finish them off in the oven. And as they are finishing, we will finish up, we will assemble, make sure we're good and washed up, and then we will assemble our cold cut sandwiches.
Cynthia says, it's okay, sis. I got your back.
Awesome. We
And
appreciate you.
I said at Cynthia, thank you for the assist, LOL.
Yes.
Zachary says, off to make lunch. Diced spam in southern hash browns with scrambled eggs topped with
Yummy.
sausage gravy. Mm.
That sounds, Evie and, well, I'm going to say Evie, do you love Spam, but do you like Spam?
I like spam.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That sounds great.
I do. Jesse says, Where did you get your necklace? That's fancy. Love it.
Oh, thank you. There was a little boutique in when I lived in Sacramento. Like when Evie and I had we lived together off and on. We've lived together. We're sisters. Sometimes we just decide that life is about coming together. So I lived in Sacramento. I think that Monet was 9, my daughter was 9, so quite a few years ago. But there was this little boutique, and it was there for a really long time. And I recently found very similar versions at TJ Maxx, and I was like, oh, you mean I could have spent $80 instead of what I spent on it? But just a little place in California.
You wouldn't have this great story though.
I wouldn't have
gone to TJ
yes,
Maxx.
that I
Anthony
persevered for eight months to get this necklace.
Anthony A is about to head out. He says, "You're so kind,
Thank
Anthony.
you.
You're doing amazing, Evie. Okay, I'm out. Have to feed some folks. Have a great life."
Yes.
I want to thank everyone for your patience with me and your kindness. I really appreciate that. Zachary says, "At Evie, hope you and the family have a great New Year."
You as well. We are wishing you a wonderful 2026, and we know we'll see you. We'll be harassing you, and you'll be harassing us.
He says, "Try the maple flavored spam." Zachary says.
Okay.
And Jesse says, "I love boutiques."
Oh, me too.
Z is back
Hey Z, welcome. How are you?
and says, "Happy New Year,
Happy
ladies."
New Year. How are you?
Got it.
So all we are doing right now is I'm rolling basically it's half pork, half beef into little mini meatballs. We're gonna brown them up in the pan. Currently we have simmering a chicken Italian-esque soup, and then we are going to be making some really nice Italian cold cut sliders, and that is what we're doing today. The kids had spaghetti a little earlier. After the live, Mr. Mixmaster, because he does not get on the camera, is going to fry us some catfish, and that is one of his specialties. So we're looking forward to that. Can't do it on the live because Mr. says, nope, not doing that.
Wanted to take a moment and thank everyone for popping by. This was kind of impromptu. It wasn't planned, and we really appreciate the support from our new people, all the new comments, and also our regulars and our standbys spending some time with us.
Absolutely.
This has been such a successful live. We appreciate your time.
Yes.
Jesse says, "Delivery to Colorado?"
Oh, you're close.
to us,
Look, we both
Jesse.
say you're close.
We're in central Wyoming, so you're close to us. Bite Talk Live is here.
Bite Talk. Thank you for the daily heartbeat.
And Z sent the heart me
Z,
too.
thank you.
We appreciate your support. Bite Talk, are you cooking today or
Yes.
what you up to?
Bite Talk is also a chef. I spent a couple of minutes in a live recently. Amazing. He is part of Chef Magnum's group that it was introduced to. And so please, if cooking is your thing, if community is your thing, if all of those things are something that you're super into, please go check Bite Talk out. He is definitely part of our community.
He says, "No, I'm taking the day off."
Nice.
Good for you. Well deserved.
Yes.
And Jesse says, "My sister's nieces live in Wyoming."
Okay.
And Bite Talk says, "Happy New Year, everyone."
Happy New Year.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yes.
We really appreciate your support and the time that you spend with us.
Okay. Making sure we're at the right temperature. And then I will get this cleaned up and we will start layering. What do you want? What do you want? Do you want it on crostini's? Do you want it on the
What are you doing with the rye bread?
I want to do the meatballs, like little meatball subs with the rye bread, but the Italian cold cut, what one would you like it on?
Oh.
Mr. Maston! we have a question for you, sir. We are going to do the Italian cold cut sandwich. Do you want that on Hawaiian bread? Do you want it on crostini? Because I can cut what I made the crostinis in, like little tiny subs.
Oh, like the baguettes?
Yeah, the baguettes.
I want that.
You want the baguettes?
Yeah,
okay.
the baguettes. Sorry,
See,
we're talking.
Yeah.
In here, we give them a lot of choices. We
Too many choices.
What you want? So we have decided that we are going to cut up a baguette that I have, and we will make the. Oh, Evie's dancing. And we will make the Italian cold cut sandwich on there.
I'm your Poppy is here.
Okay, I'm your Poppy.
I just wanted to say your name.
Yes.
And says, ooh, what you making? So, Italian meatball subs, Italian sandwiches, like an Italian-inspired chicken soup. What'd I miss?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
This is a simple live. Normally on our lives, we've got custom drinks, we've got custom ice cubes, we've got custom dessert, we've got a whole bunch of different things, but this is a pop-up live. I'm trying to see, TikTok has been saying, hey, go live 3 times a week, which I felt very difficult. But yesterday I said, Evie, if you plan on stopping by and us doing dinner, do you plan on, or can you support me in a 3rd live of the week? Thank you so much for the daily heartbeat.
That was the Ether.
What?
Yes,
Hey,
it's the daily
Ether.
heartbeat. And Brian the Real Cowboy is back.
Brian,
Hey,
welcome.
And he says, Happy New Year, my 2 ladies.
Happy New Year.
And Bite Talk asked what you're making tonight and said subs, yum.
Yes.
And Spencer says, I heard that.
Oh, hey, Spencer.
Brian, thank you so much for the repost. We really appreciate you being here.
Absolutely, thank you.
Bite Talk says, I'm hungry now.
Okay, we are trying to keep it light. I think all of us are not to work tomorrow, which is nice, and I would say it is nice, but also stinks. I probably shouldn't say the other word.
Yeah.
But
It stinks.
She says,
I
it
was
stinks.
agreeing not, I didn't
Yes.
actually think I was saying don't say that. I was thinking, yeah, it stinks.
When I was, so I used to be an executive director at St. Mary's College, and so I used to have like the 2 weeks off between Christmas and New Year's, and I did not realize how spoiled I am. For the company that I support currently, we literally only have 5 holidays off a year, and so I'm like, I'm dragging in like all the rest of my employees on a Friday morning.
We have a bunch of our regulars. Every Day with Leah's here.
Oh, every day with Leah!
Crash Test Beck, stop
What?
by.
Crash Test.
Thank you for the gift.
Absolutely, thank you so much.
The Ether became the number 84 member of the family.
What? Thank you for joining the family.
Jesse says, I'll be over, hee hee.
Okay.
And Water says, what's poppin'?
So we are doing basically mini subs, mini cold cut sandwiches, and some homemade like Italian-esque soup. It is super cold here today in Wyoming and overcast, so sometimes you absolutely need a little something warm to warm you up. Normally we have like a mixed drink, but we drank out from last night, so we aren't doing that tonight. And this was a pop-up, so we are trying to achieve everything that we were trying to create in an hour. It has taken a lot longer. We probably will be popping off here in a little bit. We always on our lives do after pictures. We are super grateful. We did not expect at any form or fashion that an off day and an off time that all of our favorites, regulars, and supporters would pop through. And we are super excited for all of the new people that have joined. We want to learn about you on our normal lives. Like, it's just a kickback event where we're talking about our day, our week, our challenges, our success. Sunday, definitely our football teams. For those that don't know and that are relatively new, I'm a Steelers fan. We're struggling. My brother and sister-in-law, or my brother-in-law, not my sister, but they are Cowboys fans. So as long as people are kind, we don't mind razzing. We don't mind having that engagement. So we like to talk about everything. We want to truly know where people are from. The goal is to truly inspire a love of food and a sense of community. And we hope that you continue to enjoy the content and really like being part of the family.
Every Day with Leah says, hey ladies and Mr. Maston, Happy New Year officially.
Happy New Year officially.
Brian the No Cowboy says, did y'all do anything special last night?
We partied as a family. There is not a lot to do in Central Wyoming outside of the family dynamic. So Mr. McMaster got fireworks, and we harassed the neighbors with fireworks in California. We were not doing fireworks on the streets for New Year's, so that is a great perk. We talk about the negative, not the negative, but the differences a lot. But that was a great perk to be able to just go and bust off a lot of different fireworks last night.
Hashtag Beck says, I'm truly spoiled. 5 weeks off plus holiday.
Oh,
And
I wonder if you're in education.
yeah,
wait,
run it in, Beck.
Wait, is that our Canada person?
Crash test Beck. I'm not
No,
certain.
okay. Because like I supported a group that had their headquarters in France, and they had PTO like that as well. So I was like, oh,
Yeah, every country
every
has almost
country
better.
has better.
Time off, it seems like. And Beck says the bread looks good.
Thank you.
Mr. Maston says to Atlia, Happy New Year. Hope it's a great one.
Absolutely.
Oh, Jesse says they're supposed to get 7 inches of snow today.
Oh, and they were in Colorado.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Okay.
Jeffrey says, Happy New Year, beautiful lady.
Happy New Year.
Hey, Jeffrey, thanks for coming back and
Yes.
welcome to our pop-up.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna butcher this name. I can't figure it out.
You can't
If you want to spell your name phonetically, it's nonchalant.
Okay. Nonchalant.
Nonchalant.
Gosh.
Thank you.
She had to say that loud.
I'm off today.
Yes.
Yeah, like
Nonchalant.
I'm sorry, nonchalant. And it says cool neck thing.
Thank you.
Sorry, I butchered your name. Leah says, did you just get on? I forgot you mentioned possible live today.
So we've been on for an hour. We probably, because I promised them not to go crazy today with the live, we probably will get off in the next 10 minutes or so. I'm looking at Evie and Mixmaster, and they're sometimes their eyes tell me, "Put it off."
Shot.
Mr. Mixmaster says shot. He's ready for shots. So we might have a cheers today because we do have something that is shot worthy. But I really like to make sure that my family, because they support me in the lives, that if it's time for us to close off, we close off. So we don't have a ton of other things to do. I am going to be using some pepperoni, salami, some provolone, and we're using this from other things that we made. We needed to eat it up, and I was like, what do I make with these ingredients? And so an Italian cold cut basically sub was what we came up with. We are using pastrami, or not pastrami, but salami, pepperoni, a combination of those, and some smoked honey with some provolone, and then we'll add some good stuff like some Kamado olives, some pepperoncinis, and all of those things to make the sandwich.
Richie Rich says, you're doing awesome making the food, and those boots of yours are cute. Wishing y'all amazing week.
Thank you, Richie Rich.
Beck says, my friend had a wedding. Instead of rice, we slung terrible towels.
Oh, Steelers!
Ah, got it, okay. I'm so glad you're able
like
to
that
give this
wedding.
code.
Yes!
Miss Rita sent a ton of fireworks.
Oh, thank you, Miss Rita!
Beverly Wallace says, Richie Rich, I'm in. Rug Savant is back.
Hi, Rob Savant!
And says, what's good? We make custom rugs and would love to do business with you. Welcome back, Rug Savant.
Yes, you were here last night in the live. Welcome back.
Rosalind Stevens followed you.
Thank you, Rosalind. How are you? Where are you from?
Everyday with Leah says, I'm making chocolate chip cookies to send to my son in Arizona.
Oh, awesome.
And Beck says, toast the bread with olive oil. Ooh, that's a good,
We're on that.
good advice. That's what you're about to
Yeah.
do. And Mr. Maston sends a chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah, he was like, yes, I'll take that. We have dough. We just gotta defrost it. So on the live, I made a big batch of double chocolate chip cookies. And because we don't eat a ton of sweets, I had to I did 4. I think they were cookies, probably about 5.5 inches, because I like to go big or go home. And then I was like, well, what do I do with this? So I popped those in the freezer, and we'll set them out to defrost so we can have some chocolate chip cookies later.
Miss Rita just reached level 18.
Woo! Miss Rita!
You're crazy.
Yes, thank you so much.
Sorry, Beck's sending you a bunch of, you're awesome. The little cat, it's like a cat with
Oh,
and
thank you so much.
Andre Wigfall says hello from St. Louis.
Hi, Andre Wigfall. Welcome in from St. Louis. We are going to basically spray this with EVOO, and then I'm going to take a fresh garlic. I'm going to cut it down the middle, and I'm going to grate the fresh garlic after it has been roasted. We'll spray it and add a little bit of salt. That way you're getting that baked into it, and that's how we will create the exterior for our Italian salad.
Muffin Man followed you.
Muffin Man!
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you for the follow.
Heaven Sent is here.
Heaven Sent!
And Miss Rita sending a ton of Go Populars. Miss Rita,
Thank you
you're
so
too
much, Miss Rita. We appreciate you so much.
Heaven Sent says hello, Happy New Year.
Hey, Happy New Year.
Andre Wigfall also followed you.
Hey, Andre, thank you for the follow.
And Milo and Kiera are here.
Hey, Milo and Kiera. I've seen your name before. Welcome back.
And they say 3,500 is my goal today. Help a bestie out.
Yes. So
Take a look at 'em.
Take a look at them and check them out, please.
We sound alike.
Yes.
We are kind of finishing up. We're coming to the end. Probably just a few more minutes. We really wanted to thank all our supporters and family for spending some time with us. This was an impromptu live, and we couldn't even imagine how much support and Happy New Year's we received today.
Absolutely.
And if you're new here, we do our regular live time is Wednesdays and Sundays. On Wednesday we start at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and we usually go for 2.5 hours. And then on Sunday it's 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and about the same amount of time, 2.5 hours. We do exactly what we did today,
Yeah.
cooking and reading.
Yes. So,
Obi's here.
Obi! I got to check out Obi. I don't think I've ever really seen Obi on one of my feeds, and Obi was on one of my feeds today.
Oh,
How
that's
are you?
sweet.
So good to see you.
Obi's sending you a bunch of roses.
Oh, thank you, Obi.
Beck says, oh yes, the garlic is a beautiful touch. I'll remember that. And Obi says, hi Angela, how you doing? Happy New Year. What you
Happy
chefing
New
up tonight?
So we are closing. We did a pop-up. We've never done a pop-up before, so we were like, TikTok keeps telling me I gotta do 3 of these a week. Thank you for the daily heartbeat. So we're like, let's try it, let's see. We're doing it on a this is a holiday day. We're all off of work normally. We're at work right now. So an Italian isque tomato, Yukon potato, roasted chicken soup with veggies, with a lot of fresh Italian herbs. I made some Italian meatballs. I have some basically pasta sauce that I made from scratch the other night, which we will drizzle that and make them into little Italian subs. And then we are toasting some baguette bread, and we're gonna make small Italian sliders with that, basically a cold cut slider. So we'll get all of those things together. We are closing down because it's family time. We're trying to chill a little bit before we all have to go back to work. We do want to say that I would say a large portion of our regulars came in on this unusual time. We love you, we adore you, we appreciate you. We love being able to support you, and thank you so much for being here.
And just the last couple of notes.
Yep.
Obi sent a ton of variety of gifts. The ice cream cone, the chili pepper, the corn, the cake slice. Thank you again,
Thank
Obi,
you,
for your
Obi.
continued
Yes.
support in 2026. And DH at 357 says, hey!
Hey,
And we are wrapping up. We want to thank everyone for your time, and we'll see you next time. Have a happy New Year.
We'll see you on Sunday. Have a happy New Year.
Oh, Crackback sent you
Oh.
like Phoenix or
Oh.
something.